It's doubtful that anyone could have predicted the magnitude of success that the Assassin's Creed brand has had within the industry. Within a 5-year period, the series has earned recognition, praise, and evolved into its own unique gaming icon. It is easily one of the greatest franchises to be conceived this console generation. Can the series continue its success, or will gamers be desynchronized? The plot is told through 3 separate but connected timeline arcs for all 3 of the series' main antagonists. The legendary assassin from the Holy Land, Altair, the Italian Renaissance assassin and nobleman, Ezio Auditore, and the modern-day assassin, Desmond Miles. The vast majority of the tale is told through the perspective of a much more matured Ezio Auditore. The Italian vigilante's life explorations have driven him towards the place where his creed all began, the legendary city of Masyaf. Ezio believes that Altair's library, hidden within the city, will give him an answer to his purpose. Upon his arrival, he is confronted by unexpected company. Though the cunning assassin manages to escape and flees to the beautiful city of Constantinople to locate the missing library keys.
Welcome to Constantine, Ezio, the crossroads of the world.
The story overall is good, but it fails to recapture that grace and elegance of previous outings within the franchise. Though admittedly, there are some humorous moments, such as Ezio disguising as a minstrel and singing to distract a crowd of party guests.
Oh, the beauties of Firenze can melt a heart, you'll see. Beware the girls of Roma, lest fire you wish to be.
The game's main objective remains unchanged from previously released AC titles. In order to progress, players must achieve full synchronization by finishing each ancestor's DNA memory sequence. This is simply achieved by completing an assortment of missions. Ezio can now craft various types of bombs through the combination of different ingredients. These all keep missions fresh and change the playing field through the unique ways to distract guards, create diversions, or straight the action with explosions on impact. The game also introduces the Hook Blade, an incremental improvement to the original Hidden Blade. With this latest addition, you can slide down zip lines, counter hook and trip enemies during combat, or use it as a means to escape tight situations by running and hooking around your enemies.
I am impressed, Yusuf. My brothers in Roma would like this.
Just give credit where it is due.
This time around, the gameplay has a much more cinematic feeling. These are top-notch action sequences that adopt a similar style seen in Naughty Dog's Uncharted series. Players will leap through collapsing structures, dodge oncoming bullets while scaling walls, and pursue targets in hang-gliding carriage chases. These are all much welcome additions to the franchise, which results in a perfect marriage of gameplay and cinematics.
Sorry for the delay.
Unfortunately, the game carries the burden of new additions gone wrong. The first being its tower defense component. It is a monotonous, uninspired inclusion. Ezio, as the leading officer, commands his units through an RTS-styled cursor and troop selection wheel. Victory is achieved once all enemies have been cleared. In general, it feels out of place in the AC universe and ruins the overall pacing of the game. Another interesting, yet rather pointless inclusion are the Desmond missions. These missions are composed of Portal-inspired first-person perspective levels. Players must create blocked paths in order to get by various obstacles. Over time, they tend to get progressively more challenging, but nothing too overwhelming. However, these missions do offer some insight into Desmond's past, but other than this, they are more or less a useless addition.
16 years old. Where was I going? No idea. Just a way. That's it. That was the plan. Not much of one.
Multiplayer returns to the AC experience. This time around, it attempts to have a more narrative element told through the perspective of the Templars. You are an Abstergo agent, training and honing your skills to help develop an advantage over the assassins. The main objective is to score the most points within a set period of time. Points are rewarded based on a variety of factors, such as the quality of your kills, counter and stunning assassinations by other players, or simply hiding and escaping your predators. Blindly and carelessly running on rooftops is a sure way to be spotted and be obliterated by your opponents. Previously in Brotherhood, the multiplayer had ridiculous wait times to connect to a match. Though the issue has slightly been improved, there is still the occasion of not finding a match to play. Overall, the multiplayer is a fun and engaging distraction. It may not have the robust online community seen in games such as Call of Duty, or even come close to matching its longevity, but one thing for certain, it will keep diehard fans busy. There is also the incentive to unlock more revelations and mysteries through the incorporated story component.
If you continue at this rate, it is a foregone conclusion that you will be the one to enter our inner chambers and learn our most trusted secrets.
A quick run through the main story should take the average gamer around 10 to 12 hours. Though there are many secrets and extras that await the most cunning and determined assassins. For instance, all missions have secondary objectives. There are also 100 hidden animus fragments, landmarks to purchase, shops to renovate, and assassins to recruit. Assassin's Creed Revelations isn't quite the sequel one could have hoped for. The story is good, but not as breathtaking in comparison to previous installments. It lacks the overwhelming, unpredictable plot twists we've come to expect. Though the story does a fairly decent job of tying most of its loose ends. One thing for certain, it's essential for Ubisoft to do a major overhaul in the highly anticipated Assassin's Creed 3. Assassin's Creed Revelations earns a respectable 4 stars out of 5.